What's up, guys, and welcome back. We've got some breaking news on Arcade1up international availability. I get questions about this all the time. When are they going to distribute internationally? It's been talked about for a while. There's been some spotty availability here and there, but largely this has been a US phenomenon. Well, John D from Arcade1up told us before we're going to see it in the next couple months. That was a couple months ago. We're kind of due any time for international distribution, and it looks like they've made good on it or are in the process of doing so. There are two new products, too. I've not seen any indication that these products are going to be available in the US. Maybe they'll port them here. But this is through a website called powermove.com.au. Not familiar with this site, don't live in Australia, but it looks like an electronics website or electronics e-commerce site. The products look pretty good for the most part, but they're not the full size cabinets. And maybe that's because shipping these things around is too costly. I don't know. Maybe they aren't selling enough of them to justify the giant, boat shipping. Look, I'm not a supply chain person, but just speculating, these would be easier products to distribute, and that looks like that's where they're starting. Now, neither of them are in stock yet, but as far as I know, these listings are new. So if you're in Australia, I'd recommend bookmarking these listings and checking back. First, let's look at the Frogger Countercade. Never before seen in a Countercade. Cabinet looks pretty good to me. I know they've been criticized for not quite matching the original Frogger artwork, but I think this looks good. This is a better looking design than the other Countercades, in my opinion. I think the Frogger artwork here lends itself well to this smaller form factor. It looks pretty sweet. And it's 2-in-1. So with full-size Frogger, you get 3 games. Frogger, Time Pilot 84. This is just Frogger and Time Pilot. Now, I would note, I always have to say this because it's important. If you care about precise controls, don't buy this cabinet. Frogger is a 4-way game. Time Pilot is an 8-way game. And this is 2 games that don't match, and you get 1 joystick. So you're not getting precise controls, but if that doesn't bother you, I'd say go for it. 8-inch color LCD screen, so there have been conflicting reports on specs of the new Wave 2 Countercades. Some reports have said they've moved down to a 7-inch screen. Some said they've held tight at an 8-inch. Don't know if this is going to be true for the US release cabinets, that they're also going to be the 8-inch, or if they went down to 7. A lot of the products, too, are still using Wave 1 spec sheets online, so it's hard to tell the truth unless you went in and bought one of these. I do not own one. Don't really have a good place to put it. So, yeah, that's the Frogger Arcade1up Countercade. It's 299 Australian dollars, and that works out to 212 US dollars. So this is a lot more expensive now. Everything is more expensive in Australia. It's like a little island Canada. Everything costs more. I'm amazed that people are able to tolerate that. But we know that the Countercades are going to be, or are $99 for the new wave. And this is a little over 200 bucks. All right, moving on to the new Partycade. So this is the best looking Partycade game selection yet. This has 8 games. Xevious, which Arcade1up has not released yet. Galaga and Galaxian, which they've not released together since the full-size cabinet. Good to see that here. Mappy and Dig Dug. So this is a really cool lineup. If this was on a full-size cabinet, I would buy this pretty quickly. Now, I don't like the Partycade. I don't like the horizontal view of the screen. That 90-degree angle between the control panel and the screen, and the height disparity between where your hands would sit and where you need to look for the screen. There's just not a lot of travel there between the two. But, I'm not knocking it. A lot of people have bought this product and commented on the videos and said, hey, this product's great for me. So if this works for you, cool. This is the best looking Countercade yet. It's got some designs on the side, which I think might be new. It's been a while since I've seen the Pac-Man Partycade design. I thought it was just yellow on the sides. It's got the red trim. But again, the real main event is getting 8 games and a really good game selection to boot. I mean, the only thing missing here is Miss Pac-Man, and that's not surprising. They want to have that be the star of its own show, so that makes sense. Now, it is expensive, 499 Australian bucks, and that works out to 355. So maybe that's the reason they threw in all these extra games, because you're paying a lot for this. And I don't know what similar products sell for, or if there are similar products in Australia, but 355 US dollars, it seems to me to be a lot for this Partycade form factor. I mean, that's what people pay for a 3/4 scale cabinet. It's more than what you pay for the entry level $300 Arcade1up. So it's a lot. So in any event, these seem to be new listings. If you're in Australia and you're wondering when these are coming, I guess the answer is soon. We still don't have a date yet, but take a look and see what you guys think. Let me know what you think below. If you enjoyed the video, hit that like button. Make sure to subscribe so you stay posted on all this breaking news on home arcade nerd stuff that we talk about. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll talk to you later.